What is going on, Browns fans? Your boys are back for another episode of Brown and Orange Weekly. I'm your co-host, Dean the Big Dog Samples, followed by the man, the myth, the legend, Clarence Wilson. How are you, my man?
Good, brother. I'm good, man. These
Good.
dog days of summer. It's hot like it's hot
It is hot. It is humid. I'm over it. No,
outside.
I'm not over it, but it's been hot, dude. It's been hot. I
Yeah,
missed it, but whew. Had a kid's birthday party over the weekend. We were outside, dude. The humidity was just uh too fat to be out here. We're
weight
back.
ain't got nothing to do with it, man. It's just
No,
hot.
it's just hot.
It's New Africa hot, is what I call it.
We are back though. We're here to talk with you. Not much going on with the Browns as of right now, as you guys all know. It's been rather quiet, which is a good thing. No players are getting in trouble. No big news. No new free agent signings.
Nobody slipping in the
It's
shower and being injured for 2
yeah,
months.
yeah,
It's beautiful.
nothing. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Everything's been quiet. Um, so we're just gonna talk with you today. Could probably go over some things. Like we're gonna go over one of the best moves. Few moves that we've liked since the Browns have came back, and a few moves that we wish the Browns never probably would have made. If we
Yeah,
can go back in time and change a few things, would we ever?
we'll do it from we'll do it from like the mile. We'll call it the Miles Garrett winning type era from like 2017 till now.
Okay.
Because that's arguably
That's
the most successful stretch of football we've seen since the return.
that's fair. Because we can honestly just say everything from 99 up to that point. Let's just
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
but
there's been some few good things throughout that time from 99 and up, but not very many, as we all
nah,
know. It's all right though. So let's get going, man.
yeah,
Let's
man.
jump right into this.
Go, let's go.
So you saying
I'll jump in first.
from Miles
I'll
Garrett,
jump in first.
the
Yeah,
time we drafted
from like
Miles
2017,
to now.
2017 on. Yeah,
Okay. What you got?
my first one is this one is I'm a little torn on, but I feel like if we had done this, like we would have been all right. I really wish that in 2017 the Browns did not trade out of the spot. They just would have drafted Watson, and you know what? I don't think we'd have seen the 1 of 15. I don't think we wouldn't have been anywhere near as bad as
You think
we
so?
were at certain points. He's just we would
I
have had a
mean,
QB, man. We could have been to the bowl by now.
maybe, but I think the same thing could have probably happened that happened in Houston, unfortunately, not to bring it up and be negative with Watson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I
How do
think we had Dorsey. We had Dorsey here, and granted, some of his draft picks weren't great, but he was drafting solid players for the most part.
yeah,
I don't think that Houston had the same thing, but Houston also went to the playoffs with watching that quarterback. So
it's true.
now because we traded back with Houston. The only thing that gives me pause on this trade was that we got Houston's first round pick the next year,
Yeah.
and we drafted Chief and Jabril Peppers.
I like
The only thing
Jabril,
that was
man.
I did too. I liked him,
Is he even
but
still in the league? Does he still play for the Giants?
nah, it's not the Giants. Um,
I'm about to look this up. He
I'm
wasn't
already on
bad.
it. No,
He was like a captain for the Giants for a minute. New
he
England
is.
Patriots,
Yeah, which means he'll become a superstar. And,
probably.
yeah. But the only thing that gives me pause on that idea is that we got Houston's number 4 pick, which became the Warden. So I mean, I don't know, but beyond that, I just know that we would have had our guy from that moment on, and I feel like we'd be in a much better spot. Maybe he would have not been in the spot that he was in because he was in Cleveland, not in Houston.
True.
There's all kind of,
Houston's a whole other. Houston's a whole other.
yeah,
Like if you compare it to Cleveland, man,
yeah,
Houston wild. You can get in some trouble in Houston. There's a lot to do in
yes,
Houston compared
yes,
to
sir,
Cleveland.
yes, sir. So I mean, that's just one
That's
other
a fair
thing.
point. That's a fair point.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the main ones. And plus we've been searching for our guy for so long.
So
That,
long,
that would have worked out. That
so
would have worked out.
long. But we got him now. We got him.
We got him. We got him now. But you know what? If we just used one first round pick on him, then we wouldn't have had to give up.
True. I mean, Watson's saying his confidence is back. He's back to
Yeah,
having fun. That's
yeah.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
You know where I'm
I'm
at.
re-
I'm all aboard.
I'm ready, man. I am ready for this season to get going. Let's see.
The hardest part about this is that like we could nitpick a million damn things, draft picks, free agent signings. Like
We really could.
it's just there's a list of a million things, but we just need to just pick a couple.
Yeah. So yours is not trading back, and we should have drafted Watson, right? Or
Yeah,
trading up.
we all we had to do is turn in the card.
Let's see. Move that I did not like. And quite a few.
Mm-hmm. Really easy.
Not giving Greg Williams the coaching job after him being an interim head coach instead of Freddie Kitchens.
Why did they fix something that wasn't broken?
Exactly. Instead, they gave it to the immortal Frederick J. Kitchens. I think that was a huge mistake. But at the same time, at the time, I was excited because I liked Freddie. I think it's just because I heard him talk and the way people spoke about Freddie. I was like, all right, because I wasn't really too familiar with Freddie heading into it. Um,
He
then
was
the
like
more
one
I
of
got to
us.
know him, yeah, I was like, all right, this dude's cool. This is a dude I would love to have a beer with. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a cool ass dude. Maybe we finally found one. Um, and it felt like he got us as Clevelanders. He's one of us, just like you said. Um, things didn't work out, but I loved Greg Williams, man. His attitude, he did not give a fuck. And the way he carried the team the remainder of that season as an interim head coach, I think he deserved it.
Dollar in the
But
tip jar. Drop the F bomb. Dollar in the tip jar.
I'm gonna get a virtual tip jar and just there's $1.
Yeah.
I forgot about the tip jar. Swear jar.
I 100% agree with you on that though. Like the defense was nasty. They caused turnovers. Um, they were playing well as a team. I mean, they were young, so they were losing, but 5-3.
But they listened to him.
Mm-hmm.
That man got that team behind him. They got him to rally around and finish the season strong. I mean, did they even interview him
Turnovers are
for the
down.
job? I don't even think he got a fair interview.
No, I feel like they told him that they were going to go in a different direction. Dorsey was going to go in a different direction, and I think they said something to the effect he could be retained as a coordinator, and he said, "Nah, you know,
I don't
forget
blame
that."
him. I don't blame him. Like I did all this. The proof is in the pudding. And you guys won't even give me like an interview or not an opportunity. Like I'd peace out too. I don't blame him.
I, that's a really good one because they were playing well. Like
Yeah.
for a young team, like 5-3. That all the turnovers that we were watching with Hugh and Haley at the helm,
Yeah.
they stopped those last 8 games.
Hmm.
I mean, like you said, they listened to them.
And who knows how the next season would have played out if Greg Williams was the head coach. Probably would have been better.
And I said they should
You,
have kept him.
I do too. Okay. Now, a move you applaud, your favorite move since Miles coming in, since 2017.
Um, I would say probably drafting Chubb, only because at that time I liked Sony Michelle. I'm not afraid to admit it. Coming out of Georgia, I mean, they were both ballers, but like Sony seemed like he had that extra gear. But I like Sony Michelle a little bit better.
I like Sonny
But
Michelle too.
yeah, but obviously, like they got Chubb in the second round, the Baker draft, and the rest is history, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we got one of the all-time greats. I think even if our line wasn't stacked up, I feel like he could still run. Like he could get hits.
I'm excited for the season. Chubb said he's going to be playing for Jim Brown this year.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's going to entail, but if we see, I mean, he's already a monster. I'm curious how this is going to play out, to be honest with you. Now, my move that I applaud, and I'm still going to stand by this. Um, I feel like bringing in Jarvis Landry was a game changer for not just the receiving, but just the team in general. A culture change. I think it was perfect timing, and we needed that. And
absolutely.
that clip of him in that wide receiver room on the Hard Knocks will probably be a classic here in Cleveland forever.
It's contagious.
It's contagious. That shit stops now.
100% agree. 100%
Trying to
agree.
trying to think of some other ones. So he came in what 2018.
Hmm.
I definitely agree with you to Chubb. Drafting Chubb was huge. We finally got a running back, which is something we kind of struggled with, just like finding a good quarterback.
We have 1 year wonders. We'd have 1 year wonders
Yeah,
at running back. I mean,
or to
remember
get
Reuben
or
Drones?
yeah, or we get good guys at the end of their careers coming here, like Jamal
Yeah.
Lewis. And,
Yep. Yeah. I got one more that this is just a wish because I feel like we could have still did everything that we did by going after Watson and doing whatever if we'd done this thing and it wouldn't have changed the way our season ended or anything. So when they sat Baker against Denver in 2021,
yeah,
they should have just. They already knew at that point. They already knew. They said that when they signed Watson, they said it was like a 6 month process or 4 month process or something like that. Which I figured it out. That goes back to like October. So they started looking. They started looking at this in October. If they already knew that they weren't going to bring Baker back, they should have just sat him after the Denver game.
you know what? That's a good point.
Because you want to know why? Because number one, the film on him to that point would have been the second half of um, of 2020, which
Yeah,
he played really well, and those first 5 games of 2021 where he played pretty damn well as well. The first 2 games before he tried to play linebacker and make a tackle on a pick, he completed something stupid like what 81% of his passes. Like he only missed like 3 passes in the first 2 games.
yeah, dude was on fire.
Yeah, and then the
Which
Charger
is
game, the shootout with the Chargers, where our defense couldn't stop anybody, but Baker was slinging that thing.
Yeah, he was, dude. Man, our defense stunk.
Booty.
Straight booty.
Everybody
That
was
was
wide open.
oh man. Third
But think
string
about
tight
it
end
though, man.
comes up.
You're right. Yeah, hell yeah. But think about it though. So the film on him is the last 8 games of 2020, and these first 5 games of 2021. So it's all like everybody seems to think something was flipped, and he's got it now. I mean, remember he was in a damn NFL commercial when Brady's like, "Hold my rings," and Baker's holding all the rings, and
And
we
they're
all
like,
gassed up.
oh,
Yeah, we're all gassed up like we got our guy.
it's the passing of the torch.
Yep. But if they had
Wrong.
sat him, wrong. But
Wrong.
if, but if they had sat him, that would have been his tape. So they could have been like, "All right, Baker, we're going to sit you," and you clearly the way he played after that was ass. Let's just be honest. Part of that was due to injury, I think, and part of it was due to whatever's going on up top. But if they had
Yeah,
sat him, that would have been the game tape on him, and they could have traded him at the end of the season for maybe they could have got a one out of him. I think
maybe.
of three at worst, but I'm
I
thinking of two.
agree. It was kind of obvious they had their mind made up that he wasn't the guy, that they were going to look elsewhere. Looking back at it, like at the time, we're like, no way. Like we were just flabbergasted at the idea of the fact that you're just going to cut ties automatically with them. Like, there's no way. But looking back at it now, knowing what we know, it's like the writing was all over the wall, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The lack of confidence and trust with him is just like I was just maybe just too naive to realize it at the time, maybe because I was a former Baker bro. I mean, I
I
want to
don't even
see
like
him
that.
do good. I like Baker as a person and the way he
Exactly.
competes and his fiery attitude. I love it. It reminds me that's how I played. I talked the shit. It is what I like that. I like it. Um,
Yeah. Me too.
I want to see him do good, just not against us.
That's the thing. Like I think more than anything, like people call us Baker Bros. I don't think you know what there were some absolute Baker Bros out there. Like, but I think most of us just wanted to see. Most of us wanted to know that we had found our dude and he was good,
Exactly.
and and we so hoped it was him. Like we so hoped it was him.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Is Watson our guy?
You know what? I've already told you. I'm off. I'm the negativity. The thoughts that he might
Let's try to get you to
not
crack.
come back to Kana. The thoughts that not happening. The thoughts that he might not be the dude.
Good.
Go back to being the dude he was. Those are shrunk now. They're minuscule. So I'm all in. I'm all in. He's gonna be he's gonna be that dude. There's gonna be some rust, but he's gonna be that dude.
I agree. Oh, sorry. Work has been kicking my you know what lately.
But we're gonna play the Lotto Friday.
Yeah. Both Powerball and Mega.
Yes, sir.
What if we each I hit one, you hit the other? Where are we flying? Where are we flying to?
Yeah.
I need a vacation.
I don't know. But this next episode will be from Hawaii.
Somewhere fucking tropical. Just sipping bourbon on the beach.
This next episode will be live from Hawaii.
Yeah, man. God, that'd be nice. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the heat as long as I like buy some water. I ain't jumping in Lake Erie.
No, no, I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
Cool. My whiskey rock already melted so damn fast.
I know
Really
my
anything
beer
left?
my beer's already warm. So I got this fucking dang it.
That's
It's
actually two
$2.
more dollars. That's actually two more because you said another one earlier. I didn't let you know. Yeah, so that's you're up to three
Three
dollars this
bucks.
episode.
$3.
We'll start the jar now, and what we'll do is
I'm not saying
I
nothing.
save my f bombs. I save my f bombs for the season. So when it's my time after a
I
bad
said
Browns game, we'll get our tip jar. We'll donate this to somewhere.
I feel like I say more F bombs on this show than I do on the pile driver. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I'm too passionate about the Browns.
That's what
It's
it
gotta
is.
be it. It's got
We're getting close. We're getting close.
I'm hyped. We got training camp coming up. I think it starts first week
August
August.
1st. Yes, sir.
Yeah. August 1st, 2 p.m. Is that open to the public?
They have eight, I believe the eight sessions that I see listed here are open to the public. It looks like Tuesday, August 1st, Sunday, August 6th, Monday, August 7th, Wednesday, August 9th, Sunday, August 20th, Tuesday, August 22nd, Wednesday the 23rd, and Thursday the
Thursday.
24th. We are doing our damnedest to get there. We might not be able to go live, we might not be able to do something, but we're gonna try our damnedest to get there.
Maybe
And
we'll
we might go
record some
live.
video. We'll record some videos and post it later. We'll
Yeah,
figure something out.
absolutely.
We got joint practices in Philly.
Good to practice against Super Bowl squad.
I like it. I have mixed feelings about joint practices. I like them and I don't. It's good to get the competition there. After a while, going against your boys, just to see someone else. You know what I'm saying? This is right before the season
Yeah.
kicks off. I think it's important, but I just worry about the injuries, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to start hearing. Here we go, Brownie chance. We got the Hall of Fame coming up. Got the preseason
Joe
game at the Hall of
Thomas.
Fame versus the Jets. I can't wait for that. I want redemption from last
Joe
year.
Thomas induction. That'll be hype. Be nice to see
We got.
a Brown that we saw going into the Hall of Fame with Joe Thomas.
We need to find a way to get down there.
Gonna jump the fence or something.
I'll do it. I'll hop that fence. It's like my big ass ain't popping no fence. That'd be all bad. That'd be all bad. We got 67 days until the season opener, man. 67. Almost a 2-month mark.
It's seems like it's a long way away, but it's really not.
It's gonna be here before we know it.
It's already July.
Yeah.
Like
Shit, we already did a fantasy football draft. Took 4 days to do it.
Forgot I was even drafting. Like Clarence, it's your turn.
It was the
3
longest
days
draft
ago.
I've ever seen in my life. We gotta find a way to speed that up. Well, I guess going forward with it being a dynasty will be faster.
It's all rookie. Yeah, it's
Because
all
we're
rookie.
yeah. So fair enough. I'm trying to think anything else that's popping up in Cleveland, man.
Not a damn thing. It's like you
Not,
said, it's all quiet on the home front.
which is not a bad
Which is
thing.
good. It's good. Like you said, nobody's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. Like you said,
Yeah.
nobody's got hurt for some freak injury. Cutting their grass and slipped or
Who's that Trevor Bauer that cut his hand flying a drone?
flying a drone.
Trying to play.
Yeah, man.
That
JPP
dude.
damn blew his fingers off. Remember that?
I know.
Disappeared
On the
and
4th of
fall.
July.
Yeah.
Some fireworks, man. And the man still came back and played.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pretty well too.
Yeah.
I mean, see a couple fingers. Strap me up.
No news is good news where I'm at.
Unless they gave him the Chubbs Peterson wooden hand from a Happy Gilmore. That's crazy.
I look at it, bit my hand off. Oh my god!
Took my ball down the left. Damn, I'll get popped up. He got me, but I tore that bastard's eye out. Pretty sick, Chubbs. I need to watch that movie now. I'm probably gonna watch this tonight when I get out of here. Classic. I'm a golfer. Anytime I go golfing, if I'm just going with the boys, since I was a child, well, since that movie came out, really, I would always make it a point at least one hole I'd tee off with Happy Gilmore. I got it down pretty good. I can hit it pretty far with the Happy Gilmore. Nothing like him, but I'll hit it like 250.
I suck at
You
golf. Not anymore. Like before I had children, yeah, I was golfing. You know,
It's
once a
fun to
week.
go out and drink and drive the cart.
Yeah, it's now that they're getting older, it's time.
It can be a very frustrating game.
Oh yeah. My best round was always the first round I played of the year because I just went out, I hit, I didn't think about it. Then from then on, I'm trying to correct everything, and I'm shanking, and I'm slicing, and
Yeah,
I'm hooking, and I'm like, man.
I'll sit there and try to play it. I'll try to play my hook, and then I hit the ball straight. I'm like,
yep.
just want to throw. Here comes the putter throw. I'll be wanting to chuck my club, dude. I hate it. I'll be all right though. You got anything else you want to talk about, Cliff? I got nothing, man.
Follow Believeland. Y'all know the
Yeah.
routine. Follow Believeland Media LLC. I think that Joe Thomas helmet is close to being.
I don't know how that thing hasn't been done yet. Blows my mind, to be honest with you. They're giving away a free Joe Thomas helmet. All you have to do is just hit subscribe. That's it. It's simple.
I got 5 burners on it. 5. So just hurry up and do it so one of my burners can win.
Yeah. For real. I'm gonna have my kids show up and grab it.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
yeah, but Paul Believeland, you got the Guardians of the CLE, Guardians hanging around in our crap ass division. So we're in first place though, where we were. So we're gonna be in it all year. So follow Mel and Jamie, check them out. Obviously, yeah, yes. Oh, they are throwing out the first pitch the 19th of this month. In Akron, correct?
Yep, Akron Rubber Ducks.
Yes, sir.
The Rubber Duckies. Shout out to Marshawn and Derek for an amazing season in the USFL covering them. They killed it all the way down to the championship game. They were there to see the Birmingham Stallions go back-to-back USFL champs. Congrats to them. But yeah, congrats to you two. You guys did an amazing job covering the USFL this year. Only way up from now, man. You guys are killing it.
Yep. Thanks for coming on last week too, fellas, and educating us and the people about what was happening. And
yeah.
I got my way because I didn't want to see Pittsburgh win shit, and they ain't win shit.
Exactly. I was about it. I love it. You hear that? F you, Pittsburgh. Does that count? I'm gonna throw it in there anyway.
That's a letter. That's a letter. You good?
I'll donate another $1 because we're donating to somebody. $4.
Yes. Yes.
Follow myself and my boy Mike at the Pile Drive if you're into wrestling too.
Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit of something for everybody I'm believing. So go to believeandmediallc.com. There's great articles by all of our writers, links to all the podcasts where you can find them on all your podcast streaming options. We appreciate you guys. Yeah. We'll be back next week. My bad for last week. Last week was my fault.
We good. Life hit you in the balls.
Hey man, I own up to it.
Life hit you in the balls. Sometimes you got to step back. It happens.
Yes, sir. We will be
He
back
only
next
got
week.
yes, and you only got 8,000 tweets a day or some shit like that. Elon said you can look at. So make one of the 8,000 something we sent out. I mean, that's all.
Like, share, hit that retweet button.
That's
Help us out. We appreciate you guys.
That's
Well, you know what time it is, man. Let the people know.
the word. The word
The words.
of the soon to be named. They're gonna rename the stadium at North Carolina. I think it's Doak Field or something like that. It's gonna be Freddie Kitchen Stadium. You don't wear brown and orange, you don't
You don't
matter.
matter. Base. I still can't believe you said he's the best Tar Heel.
Greatest Tar Heel ever.
You hear that, Jordan? Ever. That's crazy. We'll see you guys next week, though.